Well, I thought we fought hard in this game, and there were some frustrating parts of it. A lot of this came down to Jokic's greatness and Murray's greatness, and but we hung in and didn't play our best game, and still were hanging in. So I don't know. I have to watch it to get a better handle on the whole thing.
I guess one of the big numbers that stands out, I guess you guys ultimately lost the rebounding battle 40-37, but I think you guys won second chance points 20-6, 14 offensive rebounds to their 4, 21 turnovers. I mean, is that, I guess, when you talk about fighting, is that really what stands out tonight, was how well you guys got after loose balls and that kind of thing, and kind of won extra possessions?
Yeah, intensity-wise, I thought the effort was really there. It's a great team. It's a tough environment. They're really great in the first 6 minutes of the game. We weathered that very well. Probably should have had a lead at the end of the first. That was disappointing. And then we didn't. I don't want to get fined, but it took 14 minutes to get a foul called on them in the second half. That was surprising.
You mentioned just Jokic's greatness, obviously 12 of 13, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. I guess it's one of those guys. It's hard to what compliment hasn't been said already. Just especially when you hold a guy to 6, he's in foul trouble the first half. Just what stood out just about how great he was, especially in the second.
Yeah, and he was in foul trouble too. So, we did some good things to get him to be in some foul trouble in the second quarter. They were fortunate on the challenge. I mean, we looked at it, and it's another one that it looks like he goes like this when Miles drives it, and so I don't know, but. Whatever, we have these guys again in another week and a half or whatever it is. So we'll have something to go off of as we get ready for the next one. But it's an interesting set of 2 games, both in altitude, both in the same time zone, and both teams playing at a high level. Utah right now, I think, is. Since Christmas, they got as good as or better record than we do. So, and they're rested, so we know we're going into a tough situation there. But I just like the fight of our team tonight, or today, I should say, this afternoon. Feels like 10 o'clock, but it's only 4 p.m. here. So.
We talked about Bruce in pregame, obviously, but for what was it like to actually just see the whole thing? I mean, obviously, both from the moment, the ring ceremony, but also just what he did coming off after 18 and 10. 6 assists, obviously, was really effective for you guys. Just how cool to see him have that kind of performance coming off of,
Yeah, and I was very impressed. I was very happy for him. I think all of our people in our party, our players, our staff, really happy for him. The moment where you get your championship ring is like, once in a lifetime type thing in most cases. And the love he was getting from their players and their fans was very, very special. And to be able to jump into the game and have the kind of game he had was really great too. So really happy for him. Special day. Hope he has a ring somewhere where it's not going to get lost.
I guess obviously 8 of 29 for 3 is one of the kind of number that stands out a little bit. I mean, it seemed from at least my angle like you guys got the shots you wanted, just didn't get them to fall down. Was that kind of your read as well? It's just
we had some good looks, and sometimes it comes down to make or miss. But process-wise, I'll look at the film, but I liked a lot of them. We got stuck a couple times late clock, but it's a long season, and it's men, not machines. You've just got to continue with the same approach and the same process and mechanics, and we'll make our share, as long as the spirit of our team is good. And I thought, there were some frustrating segments of the game, but we held it together pretty well, and we'll have to do the same tomorrow.
I think everyone was just super unselfish like they are still today. Shared the ball. It wasn't just one person's night. It was 4 or 5 people, and everybody got involved.
Unkanish came back, but when they got their rings, they talked about the family atmosphere.
Yeah.
Why is that such a big deal for that team over there?
I think you could just hold everyone accountable, and no one takes it personal. Everybody just wants to win, and that's the main goal. So that's why they keep winning.
Bruce, what were you just expecting this was going to be like today, and was it different? I guess as far, especially.
Nah, it was great. I mean, it was more than what I expected. I didn't know the crowd was going to cheer like that. I almost started crying, but I had to hold it in because I told one of the fans I wasn't going to cry. So it was tough. I loved it though.
Is it emotional or kind of a compliment when people miss you? They say, "God, we miss him." Both that, personal and basketball. Both
Yeah, I mean, it was great to hear. Obviously, my time here was great. I do miss Denver. I went to the stock show actually yesterday. But I mean, yeah, I love this place. I love the fans. They've been nothing but great to me.
Have you got a chance to look at the ring yet? Or?
On the floor, yeah, but I just got it, so I haven't opened the box yet.
What were your initial thoughts when you saw it?
I think it's huge and it's sparkly. A lot of diamonds. This is my first thing with diamonds on it, so it's good.
They tell you all the hidden things in it and all the, you know.
No, I actually got to play with it. I got to figure out. They said the double ring,
Yep.
and then it like moves or something, but I got
Like a
to.
James Bond thing.
Yeah, I got to figure it out.
What was that particular moment like? I mean, you talked about just the fans and everything, but obviously you had a moment with the guys.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good seeing them. I haven't seen them since obviously, the parade. But it was great to see them. I missed them. As you said, as people say, it's a family atmosphere here. And everyone, they knew that at some point I was going to leave last year. And they cheered me on. They said, you better not come back, because they knew I couldn't turn down what I got. But I'm happy that they're still in my life.
What was it like playing against them today?
Tough. Like, I knew every play, but they were moving too fast. The air here is still a little crazy. I was tired through 3 quarters. But yeah, I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. They knew exactly our plays, where they needed to be. They communicated. That's just a great team over there.
Did it feel strange walking into this locker room instead of the one across the hall?
Nah, I knew it was coming. This is not my first time back in this arena. The last time I was here, it was the Cole, Swindell, and Thomas Rhett concert. That felt weird being back, but that was after I signed to Indy.
Joker leaving a little bruise on the back from the ball.
It hit me in the head. I didn't know he was going to throw it and hit me right in the head. But, I mean, that's our relationship. Pre-game, he used to throw stuff at me, too. I was 2 lockers down from him, so, yeah, I missed him.
Do they still got it? You know, it's a long season. We got, the spring to come. It's like a second season. But that championship.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a
edge,
great team. They're the best team in the league until they get knocked off.
Just to kind of keep going off of that, obviously it just seemed like, I think their starters were like 42 of 60, somewhere in that range. I mean, especially how they were able to turn it on in the end. Does that kind of show just kind of who they are?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the game, the ball is going to be in Jamal and Nicola's hands, and they're just going to make plays. They're going to make the right play every time. Either it's Nicola scoring, Jamal scoring, or they're going to find one of their teammates. So it's tough. That starting 5 is one of the best in basketball.
I mean, you guys obviously were able to hang in there for one thing. I mean, you rebounded pretty well. I think you held them relatively low on second chance points. You guys won that by a bunch. I mean, did you feel like you guys put up a pretty good effort in this one?
Yeah, but we definitely could have been better. We had a few slips, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mike, MPJ hit a few threes, KCP hit a few threes. But we'll learn. We'll play them soon.